Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and former President Donald Trump has been accused of canceling events recently, and the liberal media and Kamala Harris have mocked him for it. But the real reason's tragic. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please follow that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Harris Faulkner had some panelists on, and they were discussing, and there was a liberal there, discussing that Trump has canceled events recently. Now, if you watch Trump, you know he's on like a nonstop binge of interviews and rallies and interviews and rallies. The guy goes practically 24/7. I don't know how he has the energy at his age. I certainly don't at my age. I didn't have it 20 years ago. How this man does what he does, to me, is unbelievable. But Harris' campaign, suddenly concerned about the age of the leader of the free world, which they haven't been for the past 3.5 years, are concerned that he's canceling events. And this liberal, she tried to put it to Harris Faulkner, but Harris Faulkner set her straight real quick. See, the reason he's had to cancel a handful of events recently is because his life has been threatened. Nobody's threatening the life of Kamala Harris, thank God. Thank God. I don't want anybody threatened. I don't want anybody in danger. Absolutely horrific. That should never be how American politics is. We handle our business at the voting booth. And if you don't get the result you want, wait 4 years, try again. That's how our democratic republic works. And so when I see this, and I see these people making fun of him, yeah, it's horrifying to me. Because they don't realize what it's like to have your life threatened. Every conservative knows. Every conservative in conservative media, trust me, knows what it's like to have your life threatened. Every conservative politician knows what it's like to have your life threatened. Why? Because the people who are against us are unhinged lunatics. That's what we're dealing with. People that have a mental disease. Not all of them, of course not. But there are some. And there's a lot of some. Let me tell you, there's a lot of some. And it's horrifying. And it's tough. And it's a hazard of having a job in the conservative world that we do because we believe in something. We believe in this country. We believe in freedom. We believe in the Constitution. And so we fight. And Trump fights. He's a fighter. And though he's had to cancel some events, he ain't canceling them all. He's still coming. And so is Election Day. And that's when we decide. In the meantime, I want you to watch Harris Faulkner take this person down and take him to school. And then let me know what you think in the comments.
All right, Kaylee, this was a layup last night for President Trump. And it was very funny when he spoke and all the things, but he got in some jabs. By the way, the Attorney General of New York, Letitia James, was on that dais with him when he said, oh, he was waiting for, the indictments and allegations and everything. Your thoughts?
Well, and Kamala Harris gave him that win simply by not showing up. And this actually speaks to a big difference between Trump and Harris throughout this campaign cycle, which is that Trump is willing to go into just about any room or any environment, regardless of how hostile it might be. You were there at the National Association of Black Journalists earlier this summer, Harris. You saw how he was received. He did that event anyway. He will campaign in the middle of Manhattan, New York. He will campaign in Coachella, California, because he knows that even in a room of people who largely hate him, there will be one or two who like him and several more who could be persuaded to like him. Kamala Harris, on the other hand, has made it quite clear that she is only interested in representing the people who coronated her, the top Democratic elite.
Leslie.
Did you say that with a straight face? I mean, she was just on this network with 7.1 million viewers, 4 million more than the former president
For the first
won.
time.
He has canceled 6 events.
Took her 2 months.
He has canceled six events. And in addition
All right,
to
I
that,
have to step in there. I have to. If you're talking about a rally, for instance, in Wisconsin, there are threats against his life. I was with him, my team, 4 hours before he was shot in Butler, Pennsylvania. We were at Mar-a-Lago for a sit-down interview. There are reasons why they have to sometimes. I don't know all the list, but when it comes to a rally, there's a very good reason why they would have to do that. I have to let you both go. I'll bring you back next time.